Today we want to talk about the brand new 55 plus community that is being built in the Wellness Ridge area of Clermont, Florida. Clermont, Florida is about 30 minutes outside of downtown Orlando. It's about 25 minutes back to the theme park, and it sits right next to Winter Garden, this particular location that is going to be open. Wellness Ridge is a community that they're building around the new Olympus training facility. They're going to be building a brand new sporting facility called Olympus, and a lot of builders are building around it because it's going to be such a huge community. Not only that, they just opened up the road to connect it to Route 429, which leads back to Florida Turnpike, and they also are going to be opening roads to lead back to Horizon West, which connects you back to Winter Garden. There's going to be a huge community. They have several builders out there, and I think altogether it will be over 1,500 homes. So Lennar Homes has just opened a brand new community within Wellness Ridge, and it's called Sanctuary at Wellness Ridge. And it's going to be a gated community for 55 plus. Now, the beauty about this community is you will not need a sticker on your car to enter the community because they're going to have license plate readers. And you drive up, your license is read, and you enter the community. And then when you have a guest coming to you, you're going to have an app, so you could open up the app and see a picture of who is at the gate before you let them in. So it will be very secure. They're also going to be building a state-of-the-art amenity center for this 55 plus community. It's going to have resort-style pool. They're going to have cabanas. They're going to have a clubhouse. They're going to have pickleball court, tennis court, golfing, a little bit of not a huge golfing course, but miniature golfing. They're going to have a waffle board. Lennar is known for their amenity center, so it's going to be a really huge amenity center. In addition, they're going to be building villas. They're going to be building villas, so consider it like a townhome, except it's single story, and these are villas. So some building will have 6 villas, some will have 7 villas, and some will have 4 villas. Each villa will have a garage in the back. And at the time of this video, the villas are priced beginning in the low 300s at the time of the video. They're also going to have single family homes. On the single family homes, you're going to be able to choose between a 50-foot lot or a 60-foot lot. So single family homes is starting off in the low 400s, and you could pick between a 50-foot or a 60-foot lot. In addition, if you are one of the first 10 buyers to buy in the community, you're going to be inducted in the community as one of the first 10 to buy, and your name will be in the clubhouse as well as many other different incentives. And for the first 20 buyers, they're going to be the official resident, the first official resident of the sanctuary, and they're going to be giving them a lot of incentives as well. So this is a great community to buy in. And before we get any further, let me just remind you that we would love for you to let us help you to buy a home in the sanctuary in Wellness Ridge or anywhere in Central Florida. My team and I would love to help you relocate, especially if you're relocating or if you just want to move to another area. We have helped our buyers save thousands of dollars just by working with us. We help to find the best builders for your need. We also help you to get the best incentives and the best rates buy down, whether you're working with a builder or with a resale seller. So we would love to work with you. Our information should be somewhere here, and we are local realtors that would love to help you. We also help our buyers save on commission. So we negotiate with the builders or with the seller, so none of the commission that's paid to us comes from your pocket. Okay, let's get back into what we're saying. So with the villas in Sanctuary, 55 plus community, I know a lot of times people are looking for 55 plus communities, but they're so pricey. So Lennar has made it possible that you're given entry level into their community through a villa in the low 300s. And that's a fantastic price in the current market that we're in. Now the villas are going to have an HOA, because you're going to ask me, what's the HOA? The HOA for the villas is going to be $308 per month as of the time of the video. And there's also going to be a club fee of $250 per month. Everybody's going to have to pay a club fee. This is the fee for all the amenity accessory. But in addition to that, you will have Wi-Fi included in your HOA fees, as well as landscaping. So you'll have landscaping and one Wi-Fi included, plus the super duper state-of-the-art gate that reads your license plate, so you don't really need a sticker to get into the community. Now the HOA for the 50-foot lot is going to be $215 per month, and the club fee will be $230. And the 50-foot lot, it means you're going to build a single family home on a 50-foot lot. Those homes are going to be individual single family homes. They'll have 2-car garage in the front of the home. Each villa, remember we just spoke about the villa? For the villas, each villa will have a 1-car garage, but it will be in the back of the home. However, the villas with only 2 villas per building will have a 2-car garage in the back. So the 50-foot lot is going to give you single story, detached, single family home, and that will not be attached to any other home, and that's going to be in a 50-foot lot, so you'll have a bigger size home. The 60-foot lot, you're going to have a 2-car garage plus a garage for your golf cart. So it'll be like a 3-car garage. One part is going to be for the golf cart and then a 2-car garage. The HOA fees on the 60-foot lot is going to be $226, and the club fees is going to be $230 per month. The 60-foot lots are going to be the only lot that give you that 3-car option, 3-car garage option, where you have a separate garage for your golf cart, and then you have 2-car garage for your regular garage. Also, you can decide, what lot you want to pick and how close you want to be to the amenity center. The amenity center is not yet built, but they are getting it prepped. It's all fenced off and ready to be prepped to be built. So this will be a very good time to get in, because if you're one of the first 10 or first 20 buyers to buy, they have huge incentives for you, huge rates buy down. Now remember, with Lennar, the price is the price. So once they price it, the only other price that's going to be added to it is if you pick a premium lot or a premium elevation. So a premium lot would mean that the lot is either on an elevation or it has some kind of view or something to that effect. Or if you want to do a different elevation. For an example, some homes will have stone on the front of it, some homes will not, and the elevation will vary. If you pick the standard elevation, then the price is included. So for an example, if the villa price starts at $324, that's the price. There's no other increase in anything. They give you a fully built home with the appliances already included and all the floors already done. If you want to go in and make improvement, that you could do that. But Lennar is not the builder that you can go in and choose different things. They give you a package and you pay for that package that they give you, which to me is a great deal, right? Wait. I forgot this. The 60-foot lot also offer a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. And the way the 4-bedroom, 3-bath is configured is you have 3-bedroom and 2 baths on one side, and you have a 1-bedroom apartment studio on the other side. So if you were in the 55 plus community and you wanted your adult child to live with you, or whatever the living arrangement is, it's an in-law suite, so you're going to call it a home with an in-law suite or auxiliary apartment. You can't rent it out, but you could have another family member having their own space. So when you get to this home, you'll have 2 different entrances. You'll have the entrance to the main home, which is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Everything is single story. And then on the other side, you'll have a 1-bedroom home. So you walk in, you have your living room, your kitchen, your laundry room, your bedroom, and your bathroom by itself with your own entrance. And there's a door that connects both homes together. So once you're inside, there is a door that you could open to go from the main home into the smaller home. This is the only 55 plus community I've seen that gives this option. And I think it's a phenomenal idea. I mean, it is just fantastic. You're in a 55 plus community, but you could have a home that gives you 2 separate. So each person would have their own living space, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath on one side, because people have different family arrangement these days. We don't have the typical arrangement that we normally have. So Sanctuary Ridge is my #1 choice right now for 55 plus community in Clermont. So I just got some notes because I want to make sure I do not forget anything. So I'm going to be reading from my notes now what the club fees cover. So the club fee covers the clubhouse with on-site amenity staff, resort-style pool, fitness center, a craft room, a conference room, activity room with golf simulator, pool tables, and bring your own beverage bar. So they're going to have a little bar in there, bring your own beverage. It's going to have a club room with mini kitchen, bouncy ball, basketball court, pickleball court, lifestyle events and clubs, which means they're going to have a lifestyle director in the community, and the lifestyle director is going to arrange a different schedule every day. So they're going to have a calendar each month, and you look on the calendar to see what social activity is going on in the clubhouse, and then you could decide what you want to participate in. Now, there is a capital contribution fee of $100, which means when you buy into the community, they're collecting $100 upfront that goes towards the community funds to fund any emergency or anything like that. Now, the thing is with this community, I must tell you upfront, there is going to be a CDD. They have a CDD for debt and a CDD for operational and managerial costs. So there will be a CDD in the community. However, as you know, with a 55 plus community, you will not have school taxes, or the school taxes are very, very discounted because it's a 55 plus community. So there's no school age kid in the community. So your school taxes will be gone. So that might help you to cover some of the club fee costs. What does the HOA cover, you ask? Okay, so the HOA covers, and I'm reading from my notes, so I don't forget anything. On-site HOA management, the maintenance of the landscape, common grounds, and artscape infrastructure, private road maintenance, gated main entry with virtual guard. Remember, I told you it will be a system reading your license plate. And once you read the license plate, then you could enter. So there will be a virtual guard as part of the HOA. Also, it's going to be home site landscape and irrigation maintenance. The street lights are included. Obviously, they got to maintain the street lights. And they're going to have 1.2 gram upload and download bulk internet service. So your internet is included. And they're going to have walking trails. HOA fee is $308 per month. And the reason for that is because with the villa, they are going to be responsible for the exterior painting and for the roof, because the villa is going to have 4 different villas or 6 different villas or 7 different villas on one building. So if the roof goes bad, they're going to have to change the entire roof. Remember that each villa is coming with a 1-car garage, but you are connected to somebody else. So if you're looking to come into a 55 plus community, you don't necessarily want a single family detached home and you don't mind a villa, the villa might be a good choice for you. Sanctuary at Wellness Ridge 55 plus community, being built up by Lennar. We would love to represent you if you're looking to buy something in that community. What I want to cover real quickly is, why would you want to work with us? Why not just go directly to the builder? The reason for that is because builders typically give agents, especially agents that work with them a lot and bring them buyers, they're also always going to give us incentives that we could offer exclusively to the buyers that work with us, so we could bring more buyers to them. If you walk in to the builder's office by yourself, they already got you, you're already in their office, so there's no you're not going to be getting any extra incentives. Now, if you are working with a realtor and you get into their office, do not sign anything. You could go ahead, you could look around, all that stuff. The minute you sign with the builder, it's going to be difficult for you to get another realtor to work with you, because the builder is going to say you signed with them originally. Also, working with us, they normally will call us if there's a deal falling apart, or an inventory home is coming up, or they really want to get rid of a particular home because the buyers can't close. They will give us the inside knowledge. So they're going to call us and say, hey, we have this deal falling apart on this particular unit. If you have a buyer that could close in 30 or 45 days or whatever it is they tell us, then we will give them these incentives. That's not going to be advertised. They're going to tell it to realtors. And we will have that knowledge. So when you work with us, we have inside knowledge, meaning we know what incentives they're offering, and if there's any particular home or unit that they're going to give a big discount on. Maybe they have a thing where if somebody go on the contract this week, they're going to give a special discounted rate or a special buy-down rate. So that's one of the reasons why you want to work with a realtor. On top of that, working with our team, even with new construction, we always have you do a home inspection. If you're building from the ground up, we do a home inspection through framing, and then another home inspection after the home is completely built. So once the home is built, you have 2 walkthroughs that you do. You have one walkthrough that you do when the home is finished but not yet ready to close, and then they do a walkthrough with you the day off or the day before closing. So on the walkthrough that they're going to do when the home is finished, we have you schedule your inspection a week or so before that. That way you already have your own punch list. So when you're walking around the home and they're seeing different, you're like, oh, this needs to be fixed, that needs to be fixed. We will also have an inspection report that's going to dictate from the inspector what needs to be done. And the good thing is, when you're building from the ground up and you're able to do a frame inspection, you already see anything that's going to happen before they put the wall up. Now, if you're not building from the ground, and let's say we found you a special deal. Let's say somebody was buying a home and they couldn't close on it, and the builder called us and say, hey, if you have a buyer that could close within 45 days, we will give $50,000 off, or whatever they say, off this home, and you happen to be that buyer, then we're going to also do an inspection. Doesn't matter if it's new construction, inspection is going to be important, right? So these are some of the advantages of working with a realtor, and not just any realtor. You want to work with a realtor that actually bought new construction from some of these builders and know the ins and outs and know how each builder work, because each builder is different. Some builders work different from others. Some builders, they have no problem fixing all your punch lists. Some builders, you have to push them to do the punch list. And we try to get all the punch lists done before you close. Because once you close, guys, I know most builders will allow you to have the builder for the first 30 days of closing. But the thing about that is those 30 days go really quickly. And sometimes while you're in the house is when you're going to start to notice more and more things. So we try to get the punch list stuff as much as possible before you close. That way, when you close and after 30 days, because once the 30 days is up, then they're going to tell you you have to call your warranty department. And you don't want to go in the warranty department, right? So that's one of the reasons why you want to work with a realtor and not directly with the builder, is because you have someone representing you, somebody in your own best interest, somebody who have experience, and they know exactly the steps to take to get you to where you want to get to. And they will have additional incentives that the builder may not let you know if you walk into work directly with them. Okay, so that being said, let's get back to the sanctuary. So the villas are going to start off with 1,500 square feet, and the largest home, so the square footage is going to range from 1,500 to 2,400 square feet. The villas are going to have square footage somewhere between 1,400 square feet. The first single family home is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and that's 1,500 square feet. You can get it on a 50-foot lot. The 4-bedroom, 3-baths will be on the 60-foot lots. So it's a great idea to come out, take a look at the community, see where you want your lot to be or where you want your home to be. They're going to build in phases. So unfortunately, you can't just, go around and say, hey, I want to be all the way over here. They're going to build in phases, but they already have homes in the ground. They already have villas in the home. They have 4 or 5 models. I think it's 4, 1, 2, 3. I believe it's 4 models they have, because one of the model home is the actual sale office. So they have about 4 models, single family home, and then they have, I think, a 6 villa building being built, and most of those villas are kind of already completed. So they do have 1 model villa that you could take a look at. And of course, you could choose N units or mid unit, that kind of thing. But I think that it's going to be a fantastic 55 plus community. It's brand new to the area in the Wellness Ridge community. So if you had older kids that was living in Wellness Ridge and you wanted to live next to them or closer to them, you could have your older kids living in the regular section of Wellness Ridge, and then you could live in the 55 plus community section. So I think it's going to be a great location for families looking to not necessarily live together, but want to be close together. And Wellness Ridge itself, the other section, the non-55 plus community section, they also have a beautiful, each builder is building out complete, beautiful state-of-the-art amenity centers. So each of them is going to have their own resort-style pool, clubhouse, gym, basketball court, tennis court, all that great stuff. So it's going to be a fantastic, fantastic location. We have builders like Pulte is still there. By the way, Pulte is about to start building over Wellness Ridge area as well. They haven't broken ground yet. Pulte is going to be a little bit more expensive. They're building through Del Webb. So they're going to be building out a 55 plus community well over there. They haven't broken ground yet. We have Trinity Homes that's also building there as well. We have David Weekly that's about to start building over there. We have Land and Sea that's been building there for a long time. And Pulte is going to be doing the Del Webb section, but they also have the regular section, the non-55 plus community section as well. So it's going to be a huge community, guys. I also see another builder, and I can't remember their name now, another builder also coming into the community. The Olympus has not been built yet. The big training facility has not been built yet, but they are building in anticipation of it. And commuter-wise, from Wellness Ridge is about 35 minutes back into Orlando. If you want to go down to Four Corners where we have Kissimmee, Davenport, Winter Garden, and Clermont meeting each other there, it's about 15 minutes down the road. If you have grandkids coming into town or family coming into town and you want to go to the theme parks, the theme parks are Disney's about 25 minutes away. Universal Studios probably about 35 minutes based on traffic. SeaWorld is close by. So you're still in the middle of everything, even though you're in a 55 plus community. And the community is going to be offering so much incentives. This is one of the few communities that I know that's in Central Florida that's going to offer you that kind of a position where you could have your grown kids in one area, you're in your own area, nobody's bothering each other, everybody's in their corner, and you get together when you feel like getting together. So Sanctuary at Wellness Ridge is going to be a beautiful community. I highly recommend you give us a call, send us a text. You can set up a complimentary Zoom call with us to just go over everything because I can't put everything in one video, but we could go over everything in the community, what you need to know, the good, the bad, the ugly of the community, and if it would be the best fit for you. Now, we also have other communities in Clermont that are 55 plus that are already built out. We have Heritage Hills, that's not too far from the Wellness Ridge area. We have Summit Green, which is on a golf course. So that's a 55 plus community on a golf course. And then we have Esplanade, which is a newer community, was built by Carol Morrison, and they finished building back in 2022, 2023. Now, Esplanade is a trademark name by Taylor Morrison. They're actually building another Esplanade in Winter Garden. It's a 55 plus community as well. They're building that out in Winter Garden. It's called Esplanade. Taylor Morrison is the builder that's doing that. So if you're looking for any 55 plus community in the Central Florida area, especially in Clermont, I don't know why Clermont has so many. Clermont has a lot of them to offer. So we have quite a few choices if you're looking for a 55 plus community in the Clermont area. The lowest price point though to get into a new construction right now, this minute when the video is being recorded, would be the villas in Sanctuary at Lenarno. Those are going to sell really fast because their price point is just phenomenal. Like being able to get into a 55 plus community in a villa at 324 or 325, whatever the price is right now, is a game changer. And they know that, and they definitely price it to sell, especially in the environment we're in right now. And they're giving loads and loads of incentives. They have, you may not need this for a 55 plus community, but they do have down payment assistance based upon your situation. So it's just a beautiful time to buy, guys. I highly recommend you check out Sanctuary at Wellness Ridge because I feel like that's going to really, they just opened it. So the best time to buy new construction is in the beginning stages most of the time because you get a reduced price. Now, the bad thing about that is, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but another way, the disadvantage of that is you're going to have to live through all the construction. So they're going to build you first, you're going to get incentives, but I guess the payoff for that is while they're building out the rest of the community, you're going to have to build through constructions. But the builders are doing really well right now. So what they're doing is they're building one section first and then they're moving to the other section away from the first section, right? So that might make it a little bit easier, even if you were to buy first and then they're going to build out the rest. They're really building it to a point where you're not really disturbed too much as they build out the community. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope you got some education from this. Feel free to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you press the little notification bell so you'll be notified each time we put out a new video. And we will try to keep you informed on everything Central Florida, especially in the Clermont area. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one.